Hello, CRC! Whoa! Woo! Happy fall! I'm so glad to see you. You're going to have lots of opportunity to talk, but that time is not presently now. If I can please have the sopranos in the front quadrant here, the tenors behind the sopranos on this half of the room. The altos in this half of the room, and the basses behind them. Second altos, first sopranos, second sopranos, first sopranos. Be friendly. Jerry, all right, so really quickly, if you didn't get a postcard, please come up and grab one, either while I'm explaining quietly or afterward raucously. So hi, first things first, my name's Gage Purdy. I'm the music director for the CRC, and I'm so glad that you are all here today. Happy Sunday and happy first rehearsal. And can you please give me a big warm welcome for Tim Inbach, our president. Many of you know him, many of you love him, and here he is, and we're so glad. So hopefully you have already received it, or you can grab one. I need you to fill out this index card with 4 things. First thing, can you please put your name on it? This is it's kind of a pencil check of sorts. If you can't do the assignment, it means you don't have a pencil. You can use a pen. Yes. No, there you go. Alphabetical. First name is fine. Did you get it?
What do you understanding about the music and some people are?
Sure. Please direct your attention to Jerry.
Jerry?
I have a question. Some of you are in the pops, and the pop singers already have Let It Snow and Somewhere in My Memory, which I asked you to bring because we're also going to do them in our fall concert regular. If you picked up Let It Snow or Somewhere in My Memory, and you already had it from Pops, go put it back because some of you took it, and now there's none for other singers who are not in the Pops but are in CRC and want to sing it in our fall concert. You get all that?
I've heard enough people acknowledge that they may or may not have done it.
Take it back, take it back. There they go. Look at them, the guilty ones.
We're going to hide behind me, huh? I'm not coming back.
It's okay.
Okay, there comes Michael. It's about you, Michael. You and me. It's about Michael and Jerry. Hello? Anybody see this in the paper?
Yeah.
Michael, did you see this? Dan Taylor?
I did, yeah, and I skimmed it, so I forgot he was in Sister Mary of Nations.
Boy, was he ever. So, this young man, born and raised in Sonoma County, acting as a youngster, 10 years old, is now leading man in The Gilded Age, Morgan Spector. But go on to read about this, and his mother says, you don't know this.
Jerry Schultz.
Well, okay. His mother says, she vividly remembers her son's debut as the little boy in Christopher Durang's satire, Sister Mary Ignatius Explains It All for You, at the River Repertory Theater, wearing a child-sized suit. He just did it, she recalled. He enjoyed the community of other actors a lot and the interplay with the crowd. And Dan Taylor wrote this huge article about Morgan Spector, and I wrote and put on Facebook, Dan, I was Sister Mary in that play.
Wow.
And Michael Fontaine was my director. And I was and that, yes, but I don't think Dan Taylor knows. Beth Freeman did the costumes. Can you
That's
believe this?
awesome. Yay.
Here's what you don't know. My ex-boyfriend, Loverboy. Okay, Kathy, you want to hear this Loverboy story? My ex-boyfriend, Loverboy,
we want to hear the story.
who broke my heart,
Didn't ask you.
showed up in front row center with his young girlfriend draped all over him. Okay, ladies. My boyfriend showed up in the front row center with his girlfriend. Michael remembers this. And I was peeking backstage and saying, oh my God, Steve's here. Oh my God, Steve's here. And when I went out, I forgot my lines. And Sister Mary is a person who talks to the audience continually about right to them, like what kind of sin. Now, if it was a mortal sin, you're going to go to heaven. But if you did the, and remember, Michael, I had to talk to the audience.
And she had a gun.
Under here, Sister Mary had her gun, and she had her former students visiting her that day, and some of them were gay, and her plan was to murder them right now so they could rise to heaven before they do a sin again. But my boyfriend from before was sitting there, and I was ad-libbing. It was time for me to shoot, I think, Dwayne. And instead, and then I went on. I just held my, didn't I, Michael?
Yes, you know, it's hard to imagine him as a crazed nun.
This is for you.
That's great.
I'll take 25 years. 25 years I did that.
Yes, and again, this was 38 years ago.
All right, so let me draw you back into these magical index cards. Your name is on the card, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. First thing you're gonna write. You ready? You're gonna put a bullet point and write something that you think you have in common with everyone in the room. You good?
She's singing out.
We moved to the album. We're going to be trying some new seating situations this season based upon the configuration of the choir. It's going to take a couple weeks before we get our permanent seating.
Okay.
All right. You got your common item?
Yep. No, I didn't hear it.
All right. Please write something that you think you have in common with everyone in the room. On bullet points.
Isn't that the first one?
Yes.
Not your name. Yes, that's your first one. It was asked to be repeated. they ask that I repeat it. The second one, so as you're doing that, don't worry, it's, I think, easy to understand. The second bullet point is something that is much less common, that maybe only a couple of you in the room have in common. Second bullet point is something less common. Specifically, something about yourself that some people in the room maybe have in common with you. So you see we're going common, less common. You can only guess what's third. Because if you're type A and you're finished, you might have even put down the question or the prompt. Item 3 is something that you think applies only to you. Common, less common, rare, obscure, mythic, if you do trade credit. When you're done with that, can you please just bring it up and put it on the piano? Yes, please put your name first. Name, common fact, less common fact, rare fact. And then you can just put that on the piano. You're gonna learn a lot about this over the next couple of months, probably.
You want me to take your card? No, I got my card. Okay.
Pass them to the left. And then pass them to the We're in your territory.
All right. So while we're finishing up, I'm going to just talk for a moment. Hopefully it doesn't distract you too much. There's going to be a lot of talking this season. I apologize. But hopefully from this side. So first things first, Jerry sent out expectations. I hope that you look those over. But if not, I would like to distill them into 4 very brief points. There are more details, some of which are slightly less germane to my portion of the job and much more to Jerry's portion as the executive director. So for my sake, please practice at home. Rehearsal is for rehearsing. It means we're fine-tuning our music. I hope this is not a time to be pumping parts, except for the first couple weeks. I'm kind of flexible. If you've been with me for the last 6+ years, I'm pretty flexible about that rule. But do as much practice at home because we provide practice files for you. That means you can practice whether you know how to play an instrument or not to play your part back for you. They're recorded by Matthew Curtis, formerly of Chanticleer. He's great. I think that he models things well. A note, and this comes up in one of my other groups more often, just because Matthew Curtis does it that way doesn't mean it is the right way to do it. He may put an accent or a lack of accent somewhere, and that is not the baseline. All you need to know is he's giving you notes and rhythms. Don't worry about the rest of it.
Thanks for getting this.
Bless you. Bless
Well, y'all agree. I've used the MIDI files. I've played out my parts. Whatever works, I'll make it happen for you, within reason. I will ask, please be respectful of your neighbor and the rest of the group and avoid chit chat. This also is really important when I'm working with a section. If I'm working with the altos, that does not mean it is time for the rest of the choir to disengage. In fact, that is time to, I have got this really wonderful phrase this summer at the conference, and I can't remember what it is, but essentially, when I am not working with you, you should be paying more attention when I am not working with you. Because if you mark your music with what I'm doing with another section, you already know what I'm going to ask for from you. Please bring your pencils and mark your music early and frequently. You may know me, and if I make a mistake twice, that is circled or noted in my music. I will give you one mistake. Please mark your mistakes otherwise. Also, general policy for me, I like new mistakes. I just don't want to keep making the same ones. That's the big deal for me. And there are recorded rehearsals. If you can't be here due to vacation, illness, or worldly challenges. Rehearsals are live streamed on my YouTube. I will send that out in my weekly email, and you can either view it live or after the fact.
Thank you.
So, all that being said, if you've hopefully got, are there some cards still missing? All right, we only got a couple. So can you please stand? We're going to move straight into warm-ups, and then I'll tell you a little bit about the cards. Please stand if you're able. All right, first, I'm just going to ask you to just mirror me. Ready? Actually, I should say this. Spread out. You're going to be using a lot of room in warm-ups. All right. Never more than it will be safe for you. Don't hurt yourself, please. All right, shake out your hands. Shake out a foot. Shake out another foot. I love warm-ups. I think warm-ups are incredibly important. This season, we're going to focus a lot on your physicality and just general positioning. Each of my choirs has a different goal, and you, I think, have the most different goal of all of them this season. So that's a good thing. It's a great thing. We're working on a different target area. So first thing we're going to do, I got this from Dr. Andrea Ramsey this summer, is we are going to imagine a scene together. So we're all going to picture, you might do this, or you may not, or you may have it in the past, or you might in the future. You live on a farm, and you have just finished washing your laundry in your top-loading washing machine, and you don't have a dryer. I've already done this once, you can tell. So what we're going to emulate and move our bodies to is the work of unloading that, then taking outside and hanging our clothes on a clothes line. All right? So first, can you grab your laundry baskets? You're going to set it either up next to you or down on the ground, and you're going to unload the washing machine. That one's really wet. It's on my pants. And when your loading machine is unloaded, are you closing the lid or leaving it open? Open. Great, that way there's no mildew, right? All right, pick up that basket, and you're going to walk over to the door. And either I'm going to hold my body against the door for you person, or I'm going to set it down on the ground. I'm going to open the door, pick up my basket, and walk out the door. Shut the door behind you. And then you're going to stop for a second and go, wow, it's a beautiful day. It smells like farm. There are lots more smells, but that's a different matter. I was raised on a dairy, so that's a very specific smell. All right, you're going to look outside and you're going to head over to the clothesline. Let's go over to the clothesline. You can walk in space, you can move throughout the whole room, I don't care. All right, once you get to clothesline, set your basket down. You see your clothesline, you've got your clothespins, right? You're going to probably slide them a little bit closer so you don't have to stress so much right now. We're going to take out our first item. Your first item is a sheet. And we have to make sure all the excess moisture is out. You're going to pull it out and snap it. And then you're going to throw it over the line. Grab your pin. Grab your pin. All right. What's next in the basket? A pillowcase. Pull it out. Snap. Pull it over the line. Oh, a sock fell on the ground.
I did.
Find the other sock. All right, and clip the socks up. Hopefully after you've done the pillowcase, but it's not a very windy day. All right, we've got our pair of overalls. Up and over, clip, clip. What's the last thing in the basket? More socks.
Underwear.
Long johns. Pull out your long johns. Snap. Hang them up. Clip. Clip. And we're going to take the basket inside. What a beautiful day. I'm glad it smells like farm. And then you're inside. Great. Fantastic. You did your job. You're going to now follow me. This is going to be, you're going to be the clap machine. Please do what I do.
Clap machine.
You're the clap machine. Goal is to be together.
Simon said, you got it.
And as stick with me as possible. You can turn your hands. This is the baby shark. There you go, you're watching the cue. Now. Hold on. All right, you're gonna bring those hands back forward. All right, here's the deal. You're gonna rub your hands together, and then I'm gonna give you a cue, and you're gonna clap when you see the cue. Ready? So you'll start. But your goal is on the bounce. Because you got to prep. That was much more, and you felt the difference in the gesture, right? That was not as aggressive a clap. Fantastic. Now you're going to do the same thing with your voice. You're going to ha every time, and you're going to model the gesture and intensity that I give you. Ready?
Ka. 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 Ka.
All right, you're all good. Good.
Good.
Try again. Wait, listen. Good.
Good.
There we are together. Fantastic. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I really love this exercise, but we're going to save it for next week because of time. Warm-ups are not normally this long. That was all based upon everything else that we're doing, but it's really important for me that we get to know each other today. Can I steal it? Please.
In your laundry thing,
Yes.
there are several steps missing.
Yeah.
As a female who did do this
Yeah.
in a past life, you missed the mango part.
Oh,
yes.
We didn't have one of those, even though I had a close one.
And now your fabrics, you tear the fibers.
You would be telling my grandmother that she's wrong, though. So. So this one is. So I'm not a tenor. Z, Z, Z. Z, Z, Z. So this next one, so this goes zing, zing, zing. Sorry, zing, 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 zing. Zing, 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 zing. can't remember any names right now. So the word is mayo. You're going to end on a very beautiful pure vowel. Mayo. Now we need to make your mayo's a little lumpy. I need you to gesture. You're going to give me a sounds on the way to beautiful sounds and inspirational music. Take your seat. If it's beautiful today, we're doing it wrong. or we made it too easy of music. So, now that you sat down,
I'm gonna sit with this first.
all right, you ready for this? So here's the game this season. When I pull out the index cards, if the first thing I read pertains to you, please stand up. And then if things don't pertain to you, please sit down. All right, first comment, California. Are you Californian? Is that a personal identity? Do you live here? I don't, that's up to your interpretation of the question. All right, a travel lover. You know, no one.
If it pertains to us, or if we wrote it.
Huh?
If it pertains to us, or that's what we wrote.
No, if it just pertains to you in general. You kissed a member of the Dave Clark 5 when you were 13. Yes. Travel. So we're starting again. You like to swim in other countries too. You have cut opals and like to paint.
Which
It's a combination. You have cut opals and like to paint. All right, fantastic. And our last one for right now. I love to sing. I would be really worried. I have curly hair. I have lived in Occidental for 48 years.
49.
There you go. Yes, fantastic. So, throughout the season, you're going to learn a lot about people, hopefully. You will, well, I can't tell you the reasons it's important for me for teaching, otherwise that kind of invalidates why I'm doing it, I guess. Can you please pull out? Let's start with, I would really love to hear what some of you have been working on this summer. Can I hear what it's, no?
Oh.
All right, you get another shot, but that was a great intro.
Are we following the stems up and down? Are we just stems up at the beginning? Stems down?
But it says unison at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when there are two notes, follow this split accordingly. Up stems for tenors and sopranos, down stems for altos and basses. But otherwise, if there's only one, unless there's a rest indicated, or it says tenors only, sing everyone sing.
And then there's a second soprano split.
Yes. And we're going to get into some split assignments today as well for other songs. All right, great. I know that you're not sold on Christmas, it's obvious. If you sing it once, well, we're done. One, two, three, four.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
With the blanket of white, let it snow. One, two.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And it's a place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
It doesn't show signs of stopping, and the hearts are going from hopping.
The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, ain't going out in the snow. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be home. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear is still crying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping. And nothing more from popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, I hate coming out in the snow. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be home. And my tears still rise. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, let it rain or snow.
All right.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
And it's snow. All right. There are lots of spots to circle in there, but I will give you assignments on circling things at another moment. Thank you. I don't know about you. The first time I would have, if I was singing this piece right now, every single one of those where I was like, oh man, I would have marked that immediately. Because that's never going to go away. It's never going to go away that it goes from 4/4 to 3/4, and then we run into we're at 84 beats per minute instead of 128. Never going to change. Northern Lights. something.
We don't have Northern Lights, it's being mailed.
Well, I have it. Great. Can you sing somewhere in my memory? This is the one that you have. Yeah. All right, we're going to start on the page 4, 4-4. Just draw whatever you need. We can start right on. All right. Yeah. Right at 29, right at the double bar. 2.
Precious moments, special people, happy faces, I can see somewhere in my memory. Christmas was all around me, living in my memory. All of the music, all of the magic, all of the family home
Let's start right at 64. 3.
Somewhere in my memory, all of the music, all of the magic, all of the family home
All right. Great. Ave Maria. Today's just a read through day, and then I'm going to pick what sounds like the most fun to work on right now. I'm all about success today. As I think every first rehearsal should. And I think you need to be a specific level of group to be like, yeah, we're just going to work on the hardest thing today. That's not my methodology. I just have to. I was just taking this. Sorry. We're going to start 2 before that, and I want your most gorgeous Latin. Whether that is, I've been singing in Latin my entire life, or this is what I think it sounds like. I need your best interpretation right now.
Can you remind me of these or that or what?
2 before 9, so 7. Try and push on top of the pitch. While Tim is playing, the previous page will not have the optional breaths. That's why they're in parentheses. So you'll have to stagger breathe on that previous page. Sorry. Unison. So you're staggering.
When there's only one note, one part singing on the bass line, should either be unison, because at the beginning it says baritone, so.
So I'm not. Sorry, this is an essay. This is an SAB copy with split. So when it says baritone, it's everyone, all tenors and basses. Yes,
It splits on page
I
four.
believe Jerry's working on that. Yeah, and when it splits, you'll take the upper, and the basses will take the lower. All right, we might come back to this one, but I got a really great trick to work on a couple of the pitch issues that occurred there. So, but I didn't bring the item that is required for the trick. All right. Last thing I would like. All right. You guys are looking pull out "You'll Never Walk Alone." Some of you have sung this song before, and we're probably like, "Why'd you pick this song?" I actually really love this arrangement. It's the gospel voiced arrangement of "You'll Never Walk Alone." Great. We're going to spend a minute on this one. Okay, first things first, you're too square. All of those triplets are way more enjoyable. So even from the beginning, bump, 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 bump. When you walk through a storm, you really have to feel the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The reason that this is actually easier, you're swinging through the rest of the song, and the swing is really equivalent to the triplet. So when you have 2 eighth notes, it's really like the first 2 parts of the triplet, or the first eighth note, and the last is the just last bit of the triplet. Basses and tenors, you gotta embrace the harmony more. Just like sing the wrong notes. I want wrong notes. Again, if you don't know my philosophy is loud, wrong notes. It's hard to fix something that sounds good, but is wrong.
I'm doing it, so can you.
I'm doing it up here. If at any point you hear me singing your part really loudly at you, it's because I want more. And I'm going to want a lot more alto in this piece. I know it's sight reading right now, but when you get altos, the moment at 35, yeah. When you walk up by those half steps again and again, each one of those should just be pushing through the crescendo. All right, you're just going to get another shot of the whole thing first. But I can't diagnose until I know that it is really the square sound. Yes. Oh, the split.
One note on page 8.
Yes.
Measure 9. So we have a split.
Yep.
And the down note.
So this is the challenge. Okay. Let me separate this. The way that this piece works is it's soprano, split, altos in unison the whole time. So when the notes are tied together, the soprano twos are taking the lowest note there.
Okay.
As the stem is tied to the up stem.
But altos, did that make sense? So it's there's no alto split in this piece. You will always take the lowest note, except for this part where Gretchen just pointed out. On page 8, altos, the triplet is all sopranos. On page 8, measure 69. And you take the B flat.
How about page 4, measure 31?
Well, I'll get there.
Okay.
So altos, you take the B in the middle because the stem is pointing down in measure 69. Page 8, measure 69. Very top of the page.
Take the F, G, and the scratch G and the F, G.
Yeah.
And then there are lots of these. So in measure 31, the altos get the cool moving line. If we go to page 5, sopranos and altos. I will also say this is a bass baritone split. Tenors, you're always unison. That's just your rule of thumb. Same thing. Your stems will be your guide. Measure 41, sopranos and altos. This is the hardest one to read. Aren't you happy? The altos are actually on the middle note, on low. The soprano twos are below them. In measure 41. Yeah.
Then they do the moving line.
Yeah.
Stay on the G and it's the one. Yeah.
It feels like a part you probably could have given to a tenor instead of having unison, but for whatever reason, Mac Huff gave it. All right. Now that it's confusing, let's sing it again. Yes. On page 4, you had the split at 31. The altos sing the descending line. Jess. Bass baritone. There's supposed to be a third part at one point because I know there's a separate recording for the baritones.
Because we have an SAP version. It's
Yeah, I don't see it.
Oh, that's why there's no. This is not the. This is a different version than I have previously used. Okay, I was wrong. It's all bit tenor bass. Thank you.
Cool.
I will buy different strats for this one. All right, from the top. That's why the sopranos are covering it because that's supposed to be the tenor part. You walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sun. And the sweet, sweet silver song of the home. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, for your grace is lost and gone. Let's work on the last two bases.
Same thing as on page 7. That same,
Yes, in 63.
so we take the E.
Yes, whereas in 61 and 62, you're taking the middle note.
Right.
So first, sopranos, your turn. Remember, don't turn off just because I'm working with another section. Soprano, 65. One thing I can say, and I know you're 100% much stronger at this. I would never know that this was you walk alone. I mean, that wall alone is what I'm getting right here. Wall aloneing. You've got much better consonants than that. I've heard them. Soprano 65. I don't have that high of a falsetto today. 1, 2. All right. I know. I'm sorry, soprano 2. I should have separated you out. Just soprano 1 for a second. Yeah. So never walk. You'll never walk. It will be the rhythm there. But let's do it again. Soprano 1, 65. 2. Yeah. You can totally drop the K on the last one, but I would like the K on the penultimate one. After we go through the 4-4-3-4. Soprano 2s. And as always, you can either, we're not going to plunk through the soprano 2 to the alto part, but if any point goes too high, you can drop to the alto part, or you can just yo, It's all about your comfort level. I don't want you stressing.
Picture 69, I'm sorry, I missed it. What are the second sopranos doing at Never Walk?
They're the lower triplet. All right, 65. Soprano 2. 1, 2.
They go to the F, right?
Yeah, we go to the F. Then we go to the G.
So hold on. So my interpretation of what the vocal tracks you will have is that soprano 2s in 69, you will sing the B flat. You will go to the F and the G.
And then to the, yes, that's why.
I believe you go back up to the B flat. It's supposed to be like voice trading, like you would do in instruments, but we don't see this in vocal music very often.
So the altos have the low note in that chord.
They have the F. So in 69, the altos sing F on Nev. They go sing the B flat on and walk. You go to the G. F, B flat, G. Yeah. Yes, on walk. Okay. Great.
But so we go to the second G, not the first G, because we're singing, this is a quarter note.
Yes, you then sing
Oh,
that.
we don't go to that,
Yeah.
all right.
Soprano 2s, just again at 65. This is everyone's favorite minutia for day 1. I know. Sorry. 2. So yeah. Yeah, see, it makes sense when you isolate the part. So let's do just that. 2. One more time. 2. Yeah, you can either sing the low F or the high F. I don't care. altos, you do. You can, again. I don't care. All sopranos and altos, 71. Yeah, 71. Ready? So it's 2, 3. But that's a short. You'll never walk. Yeah, ready? 2, 3. I didn't need you to work at the end. I just wanted to see how much better the chords got, which they got a lot better. So you'll never walk. You see the accents on all those, right? You'll never walk. Home. There's big accents. All right. Soprano twos. Right there at 72. 4, no, 3, 1. Yeah, and don't even worry about the N. If 4 of us get the N, we're good. Altos, we're going to work backward because I want to see the same success. 72. 3, 1. One, 2. And the big thing is we'll watch that the vowel doesn't change, but that we increase the volume through support. Everyone, 70. All sopranos and altos at 71. 1. So we have 2, 3. All right. Altos 65. One, 2. All right, I think let's do it. All y'all, more K. But if you get like the same G, how many times altos? I'm so sorry. It's really an alto part. 65, sopranos and altos. One, 2. I'm hearing it all over. Everyone, can you put a big K at the end of the second system on the last page? Everyone's dropping it so far, except for like 1 or 2 people.
You want it at the end of the page, or you want it at the first, like, a line that says walk on. That's my.
What I would like is walk on. And there's really no break. Walk on. Walk on. so I guess you can attach it to the on. And it's fine. Yes.
I would like Tim to play the first soprano part, the first major at the top of page 8, where it says never walk. That D flat, yeah. Thank you.
And then you sing the D natural.
Yeah, right.
So the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the D natural from there. We have lots of times to fix the tiny bits. Tenors and basses, 65.
Question is there an SATB version? This is crazy high for the low basses.
There is
You
an
know-
SATB version.
You know, I wonder if the bass part would be more bassy. If, because it's like staying up on the E for measures at a time, so can't do it.
Yeah, this is the SAB version it looks to be for changing voices.
I didn't see an SAT.
Yeah, there's a full choir version. It's 6 parts. It's SSATBB. I think I have a digital copy of it. So I think I own the rights
If you
to.
put it out, maybe
Yeah.
if you put somebody could strip their
Yeah.
own.
We can figure that part
It's the
out. I
same
have
notes,
another copy.
right? Same notes.
Huh?
Same notes, same arrangement.
It's the same arrangement, but there are like some of the stuff that the sopranos and altos are doing is covered by the tenors. So there's some simplification. And then the basses are not singing as high.
Well,
We'll figure it out. For now, basses, do your best, and we'll go forward with next week.
Did you think we were doing the 6 part?
I did.
Oh.
It's possible I sent the wrong link. 1, 2. You never 65. Never. We can all benefit from the never. 1, 2. You never walk. You never walk. You never walk. You'll never walk all right, all together.
Not singing.
Thank you.
65.
65. 1, 2. You never walk. You never walk. You never walk. You never walk. Something like that. Great. Please look in. Please pull out City Hall Devon. We're just gonna see. We're just gonna see how you read. Here's the first thing I'm gonna tell you. Don't let it deceive you. Don't rush. Let the song be slow, please, for all of our sakes. something just like that. One more time. So, I would like it to be a little bit slow. But this is a slow song. I have fulfilled God of sorrow. Every single pulse is as important as the one that came before. And it has to relax. All right. Relax. I'm gonna play just the right hand, and even giving you the metronome or pulling it out. You can hear me tick. All right, we're gonna pretend it's the second time through at 5. So. One, 2, 3. So every single time you say grim, you're early. Yeah. Every time. So you got to be a little more careful. I recommend a tap. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sometimes I just don't know which way to turn. All right. Do you feel how different that is? Just there's gonna be a lot of metronome work on this piece. A lot of this song is literally singing. So if you get, every note has to be higher than the one before, and every note has to mean something, right? We're gonna really talk about the meaning of this song and why it's important. I think this will be the third or fourth time that I perform this piece. This piece will be the second or third time that I directed it. I love this arrangement. I don't think there's a better arrangement of this song, frankly. My goal for you, as you can hopefully tell, is that you don't need a conductor, and that we will instead have a give and take from the choir to me behind the piano, and that we will establish voices together. Because I think if I'm singing, going, it's not going to lend, even if it's I'm as gentle as possible, it's not going to lend credence to the message. I think that you can in how you sing this piece. So you're going to be a little more on your own here. We'll be together. Okay, can we welcome back Tim? Tim! All right. I love singing. I don't play piano. I do not play piano. Wow, a lot of you play piano.
I know where the notes are.
I have fractured my humerus. Humerus. You know, this seems to be pretty common. I have a joy of singing. I am a long distance runner. I'm a former TV news reporter. Just 10 seconds ago. All right. Can we go back to the Ave Maria? No, I said I was going to save it for next week. That's not fair. Because you actually get chocolate for the thing that we're going to do next week. I will have, like, if you, do I have any crazy dietary restrictions in the choir right now? You might not consider it crazy. Do I have anyone that will not eat milk in the choir? Great. I can work with that. Anyone that is allergic to chocolate? Great. Allergic to things processed in a facility with nuts? Okay, good.
Darker the better.
Yes. Huh? Doesn't eat sugar. Okay, I can work on that. I said I was going to wait for next week. Let it snow. Can you please, we're going to make some markings together. Once you're on Let It Snow, can you turn to the second page, which is actually page 4. You all know what that squiggle means after snow? You fall off the pitch.
One beat.
Yes, that's what we're about to get to, but only for one beat. You are off by beat 2. So that means your slide will begin by watching me and end by me cutting you off. Please cut off accordingly. Please mark that however you need. Then at the bottom of this page, you're like, wow, it's so straight. Oh, the weather outside is. You have to write something that says stop. Don't sing. I would personally write a rest in the margin to remind myself there's a rest on that page turn. However, I am also I will turn my pages 2 measures early. So if you can, memorize, oh, the weather outside is frightful. And I heard, yes. But they're both out of it. Yeah. So the big thing about the frightful, and I heard some of you get the first part right, but the second part wrong. So there are 2 rests. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. And it's frightful. So please be cautious of that. Write your note. I have a lot of you whether it was your first sing through or whether you've done some work on it this summer, that are singing really far into the rests. Please try to catch those rests as early as "Far is so delightful." You see, it's a really short, delightful. This is not going to be your regular Christmas recording. Sensing no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Make sure that "let" is long, but also off the beat. Then I think that you're relatively straight. It's relatively straightforward. There are some different rhythms here, but if you're watching, I think it'll be easy enough. And the next couple of pages, and then the next part that I really want you to circle is I need you to make a big note on it's page 8, measure 45 and 46. So the translation here is just one that you're going to have to get used to, because it's not like a direct metric change, unfortunately. But a big warning of like, you're going to feel like you're holding on for forever. 46 and 47. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And that "let" is off the beat on beat 1. Let it snow. And then make sure you cut off on that W on beat 1 with me. I can see that one will be something. Watch the cutoff at the end of "Frightful" at the end of the page. We're going to hopefully speed round through the rest of this. "Delightful" in measure 60 on the top of 9. Please make sure that's only one beat. Measure 60 on the top of page 9. Please make sure that you cut off after one beat on "Delightful." Full of "Delightful." I felt really okay about most of the rhythm here, although I do see a note. Okay, 86. This was the one this is the one I didn't circle and I should have. There are, this only applies to you, but you need to know that there's something happening. 86, it's even 8s. So Tim stops playing swung, 4 measures, and then okay, you go out and then take, go out and then and you go back to swung, and then back to even, and then back to swung on the top of the next page.
Before you go onward, you skipped over page 10, bar 74. Is a rhythm that is the only time we have it. There's a rest and I rock some corn. It's rest and I rock some corn, and it's swung. Bar 74.
No, I see it. That's 74. Yeah. You also have the 8s and the swung.
Yeah.
Great. I felt like y'all actually did that one pretty well, which is why I didn't point it out. But good. Compared to a lot of the other stuff, I felt like you were watching that one. But yes, please don't come in on beat 1 and.
It's the limit.
It should be fun. Then we're going to continue forward to page 12. There's a retard in 99. All the way home, I'll be. So the retard that hits there, then we go on to even 8s, and then 102, even though it says slowly, is faster. Dangerously faster, but be careful. So watch, that's an eyeball moment. And then once you hit 108 on the next page, we're back to the original 128. And I would write here, as well as you will hopefully do on the front page, faster and shorter. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. All of those let it snows are faster and shorter.
Are you going to do a retard? I've got 1, 5, 6, 7, 107. Are you doing the retard in the measure?
Yeah, we will do the retard, but I'm more concerned about the speed here because we didn't quite make this transition.
Because it has that dynamic marking into
Yes.
that retard, I just wondered.
No, we will do the retard there, but it's going to be based upon how well we're landing the a tempo. And then please watch the 2/4. There were some challenges at 111 in the 2/4 to 4/4 switch. And then what does SFZ mean? What does sforzando mean?
Hit it hard and back off.
Oh, no.
You hit it hard and back off.
Yeah, hit it hard and yes. You're gonna hit it hard and back off. Except then it's followed by one more thing. I think this would be more accurately shown as the forte piano, but you don't see it in choral music. The sforzando, so you hit it loud, back off to soft, and then there's a crescendo in the 4/4, right? Then you're gonna swell that out a bit, which is more traditional instrumental writing. This makes sense for the pop concert.
Gage, and before you leave this page,
Yes.
the sopranos only, or I think all the women, excuse me, at the bottom stay at 110 and 11. We have this back and forth with A flat and 110 twice. Then A natural and then
The tenors and basses have it as well.
sorry, tenors and basses.
Yeah.
I'm focused on my part. Yeah, that's something that we worked on with the other group. Right?
Yes, and we will work on that. And then for the last page, take the optional notes, the optional splits. There are, in the final chord, there are optional notes that are smaller. I want you to take the optional notes. I will make that a tenor split instead of a baritone bass split. Unless you're a baritone that wants to sing the middle C, then sing the middle C. I really don't care as long as it's balanced. That's my deal, right? You are adults and you will choose your part, and I'll let you know if the chord is not balanced. A, you'll take the A and the E, then it'll be C and G for the altos.
What are you?
The final chord.
Final chord. But Gage, I hate to interject one more thing. 114, the first sopranos only have a repeated pattern. They kind of want to add that little pattern of an E to a D, but it's E to C. You know,
Yes.
Tim, what I'm talking about? That's it. They do
It should be the
again,
chord
and
that
they
you
do
are
it
singing.
Again and again.
Yeah, it should be the chord. It's the same exact chord as lit that comes after it.
So it's the C they need to hit.
Yes.
Land at the end.
And it's the snow that comes right before it. There are context clues for this. The first sopranos in 113 and 115. It should be the same exact chord as on beat 1 of 113, and the same exact chord as beat 2 of 115 for lit. Michael, you had a hand?
Yeah, so, you mentioned the tenor split or whatever measure I already marked. Oh, the last one.
120.
120, but 114, will we still observe that split there for tenors?
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Tenors, you'll split basically the whole last page.
And so, we, the men, male tenors, we're tenor 2, and so the 2 women have the top.
I believe in y'all, and I will move baritones up if we need to revoice at any point. All right, let's just try it again from the top. Oh, so at the first page, you're going to write fast and short, right?
So you all know that this is what the pop singer group was singing with the Santa Rosa Symphony. Yes, they chose this piece, the conductor, Francesco Lecce chose this piece, and the Somewhere in My Memory, written by the famous John Williams, to feature the South California Rebel Chorale group with the symphony playing. So this is kind of our featured symphony work, yeah.
You can start. One, two, three, four. Let's go, let's go. All right, great. There's the rhythm. Let's get the notes. Just sopranos and altos. Just sopranos and altos for a second. 5, 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
And then helps as you drop down the octave to the C.
There's an eighth rep on the width.
All right, tenors and basses. Let it snow, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Okay, y'all are gonna do just fine. If you catch 80% of the things that I just pointed out, it's a great success and a good use of time. I'm gonna have to write a note to make sure that I'm watching you. In 37, it's not a triplet.
Yeah.
It's, yes, you're trying to sing the more, all the way home, I'll be home. It's not a triplet. All the way home, I'll be home. It's shorter. And I also, the other one that really got me, okay, have you been given any choral interpretation by Francesca?
Oh, I only wish.
No, that's fine.
No.
I'm going to give you choral interpretation. Tenors and basses. Measure 24. Stopping, not stopping. Popping, not popping, please. It doesn't show signs of stopping. And I pop, on for popping. The nice thing is it also stops the sound right as it shows on the page. Right there, 23, everyone. 1, 2, 1, 2. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I cross the bone for popping.
Lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, I hate going out in the snow. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be home. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear is still goodbye.
Almost all of you took notes, but not all of you. Dying, goodbye, and get rid of the G. Remember, we have to make it sound the same. Yes, Jeff.
Die is a two dotted, excuse me, two tight.
That is the other part we're going to get to. The rhythm is different in 39 and 40 than what you're singing. The fire is so deep down in. That's the same, like frightful offbeat. Make sure you get to the die earlier and the end later. Ready? We're gonna start. If you, I can read. 30. Pick up to 35. 1, 2.
But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be home. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear is still goodbye. But it's going to love me so. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow.
outside is frightful. But that's really important because it's bleeding into every single time you start the next phrase. Also, can you make it so what do you notice is the difference between the 4/4 and the 3/4 feel?
It's a waltz.
It's
Yeah.
a waltz. And are waltzes like really choppy and like?
More sustained.
Yes, so we go from like we're having a great time to ice skating together, right? I need you to ice skate with your voices more. Can you make it more fluid?
So Gage,
Yep.
could this be done? Can I have a feeling of one? Because you are thinking about
Yeah.
one.
So that eventually we're gonna make the transition to one. At least I will. I can't guarantee how Francesca is working.
I'll bet about it.
I would. It's the only thing is I would say yes, except it doesn't say
You
in
probably
one.
should do one every 6
That's
days.
probably all.
I would imagine.
His directing style is very much I'm giving you just the bass impulse. So let's start at. Pick up to the bass string. But as long as you. 1, 2, 1, 2.
But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we no place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping. And that's more from hopping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
I would write warning at the bottom of the previous page. It's a different rhythm. Yes. It's like the same rhythm that's gotten us through the whole thing, right?
So on 10 where we've got stopping, we're doing stopping, we're holding it. Just try that again.
No, it's held notes, which are major.
So it takes.
I am gonna have to decide artistically about what that means for the G, but I would think that we're getting rid of the G there as well. But that doesn't mean so Gretchen was talking about closing to a G, or a G at the top of 10. Don't, but also don't close to an N, right? We don't want to, signs of stopping, and the rods of corn for popping. Right? That's the wrong feeling. The N is at the very tail end of the word. I will hopefully cue that for you. Okay. Right there. Get rid of the G, and I will give you the N. Pick up to 70. It does. 1, 2, 3, 1.
It doesn't show signs of stopping.
Yes,
He did, but.
Okay, I just did.
No, the whole thing's gonna be turned on if there's no Fermata.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a little Fermata mark, got the
Well,
warm.
I think the big thing is whatever she does.
But if that's what you've been working for, I think it makes sense. I just don't have it written.
Yeah, let's see, because you have the.
I have.
You know, it's pretty much,
Should we
it's
just
just a
put
slower,
eyeballs
we're at a slowing.
Yeah. It feels it's more like a rallentando.
Yes, as opposed to.
Change the guitar to a rallentando, please. If that doesn't mean anything to you, that's okay. Just write slower. All right. We'll be here for 94. 1, 2, 3, 4. I caught you on something. When does it, so I see in 100 that it's even 8. The whole way through this section. It's not swung until 108. The fire is slowly dying, and my tears still crying. But as long as you, yeah. So that's not what you did. That's the reason I'm pointing it out. One more time, pick up to 94, and then we're done as long as you get that. 1, 2.
But if you really hold me tight, only the fire is slowly dying, and my tears still crying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it winter and fall and rain comes the snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, let it
All right. So that's the big spot, right? So you're watching at snow, and what I predict I'm going to give you. Tim, can we just start at 108? Yes. I want you to just watch, don't sing. I'm hopefully going to tell you exactly what's happening. Snow. Let it snow. Let it. So that first "Let It Snow" is way earlier than you're letting it be. It's little winter winds fall and bring lots of snow. 2, 3, 4, 1. Let it snow. Okay, right there, 108.
But the other ones are even quarter notes to follow that. Let it.
I know, but I'm just conducting 3 as well.
I'm just saying, some of the singers are doing the same thing
It-
each time after, but they're not, they're quarter notes.
Please sing the rhythm on the page.
Thank you.
108. Snow. Let it snow. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Do you say here is even 8th note? Because I have a mark right there.
Did I say where? I'm talking about, these are even quarter notes on let it, not let it like it is here. Let it, let it, let
1,
it.
2, 3. Let it snow. Let it snow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There we go. So, yes.
Are we doing, taking the G off dying and buying?
Yes. Throughout, yes. Base rule, well, let's make a quick agreement together. Where we leave our work needs to be the level where we pick it up each week, is the big deal. I don't have a problem working through things that we are struggling with, but I don't like reteaching things. I don't think that's fair to the people around you. If you miss a week and you can't watch, when you get here, turn to your neighbor and be like, "Did I miss anything really important last week?" And hopefully they will have taken good notes. If not, you can always come talk to me. I can hopefully remember all of it. So we have 7 minutes. What do I want to do? I have a lot of things planned, but I don't think we should start Pariso at this moment because there's a lot of rhythm in here that I don't actually. I like. I'll go to page 4 of Pariso. That's a lot of, yeah. So it's very piano. Yeah. Page 4, measure 18. Just the sopranos for a second. You're going to start on beat 2 of 18. So that's 2, 1. We'll take it faster for you right now, but it's pretty grandiose. Yeah. A little faster. 1, 2, 1. 3, 4. This is a lot of That's okay. But my main focus is really only 5 measures right now. So sopranos and altos, 18. Ready, soprano alto. 2, 1. 3, 4. I felt like it was one more time before I separate anything. Same. So that's altos, tenors, and basses. Those are all dues where it says simile. Ready, 2, 1. To Paraiso at this exact moment in time. Let's basses. 3, 2, 1. Paraiso. paraíso. Take me by the hand, paraíso. Keep it So you got some nice tritone turnarounds in there. Let's add the tenor. 2, 1. Paraíso, help me make us glad. Paraíso, take me by the hand. Paraíso. Everyone. 2, 1. You can largely expect that we'll touch on all of these next week as we wait for our last little bits of music. So for those of you that looked at it last season, Zorongo, I'm going through and I'm taking the director's notes from the choirs who sang with in Spain, and I'm trying to put a whole bunch of them into the music and to make it more legible.
Thank you.
I expect to have the tracks in the next day or two. I really appreciate you all. Can we give a big hand to Tim? I'll see you all next week. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you, Gray.
Always. Thank you.